And good evening. Welcome to Frawley Stadium for high school baseball on 302 Sports. My name is Mike Lang, alongside Jason Winchell and Nick Halliday. Big Ed Halliday is wandering around Frawley Stadium somewhere, also helping out tonight. And glad you have joined us wherever you are, including Carl Opterbeck from Augusta, Georgia. Thanks for tuning in down at the Masters. And hello to the Opterbeck family as we get the waves up here in the press box. Friends and Red Lion baseball tonight, and I haven't seen either one of these teams, Jason, so this will be a treat for us. They usually two schools with traditionally strong baseball programs.
Yeah, both have had fantastic last couple of years, and now here they are meeting here today, and this is going to be great. So.
Apparently, Carl Opterbeck, not in Augusta,
yeah.
much closer to the 19804 zip code or wherever we are here on the Wilmington Riverfront. A very 805, thanks. A very pleasant.
What?
The zip code here. Well, a very pleasant evening in Wilmington. This is the third game of a triple-header, but the only one that we actually managed to get in at Frawley. We had some earlier games. Busy day in high school baseball. We get you scores as we can and some other sports, but we're about ready to play some baseball. Visiting Red Lion, their lineup looks like this. Batting first, the center fielder, Aaron Pryor. Second is the designated hitter, Craig McAllister. Sam Hardcastle plays second base and bats third. Nate Hardcastle is the cleanup hitter. He's playing first base. Batting fifth, Xander Emberger, the left fielder. Batting sixth, Derek Pusey, the shortstop. Catcher, Henry Liskey is batting seventh. In the 8-hole, it's the pitcher, Bryce Sterling. And batting ninth, the right fielder, Brandon Anderson. And for the Friends Quakers, it will be Will Davis batting leadoff. He's the second baseman. Jack Taylor in right field bats second. Eddie Micheletti, the catcher, hits third. Matthew Taramina is the designated hitter. He will bat fourth. Wyatt Nelson, the first baseman, hits fifth. Sam Geis at shortstop hitting sixth. Cole Opterbeck in center field hits seventh. Michael McKenzie in left field will hit eighth. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Peter Erskine. And the pitcher for the Quakers is Joey Mullen.
Update, Carl's actually in the building.
We mentioned that Carl is here.
Yeah, Carl's closer to the 19805.
Maybe Carl want to be down at the Masters.
Well, we know someone who is down at the Masters, though, Mike, right?
Julia Lang, tuning in from the Masters. Probably not. But she is working at the Masters.
Yeah, working 18-hour days, I think, right?
Yeah, she better buy me dinner when I go down for graduation next month.
Just waiting for
today's the 13th, right?
Yeah.
It's May 11th, I believe, is graduation from the University of South Carolina.
So just gave out final instructions to the coaches, and we're almost ready for some baseball here. Like Mike said, there was supposed to be a triple header here today. Caesar Rodney Sussex Tech was moved to May 18th here at Frawley Stadium, part of a triple header on that Saturday. And then St. Mark's beat Hodson 10-2 down at Hodson today. They moved that game to Hodson.
So these Spartans.
A lot of games were canceled today, Mike, unfortunately.
Yeah, it didn't really seem like it rained too much, but it rained overnight. Fields were wet.
It poured pretty good overnight for a while. So
St. Mark's sent 11 batters to the plate in the top of the seventh, scored 7 runs, broke open. Very close 3-2 game.
Yeah, Hodson, unfortunately, their player ran out of the pitches.
Mickey Williams threw a complete game for the Spartans. And Sean Haught, 3 of 4 from the plate for Hodgson.
He hit a home run.
A home run. That Nick Halliday happened to go down to Hodgson today and catch part of that game.
Saw that bomb. I missed the first one, though.
So that is your big baseball update for the day. Jason, an upset of sorts in boys lacrosse today. Sanford 12, Archmere 10. Congratulations to the Warriors for that win.
Yeah, so in the same week, the number 1 and number 3 lacrosse teams go down.
Yep, and in the girls lacrosse, Cape Henlopen 13, Archmere 7. That game up in Claymont earlier today. That not an upset. Archmere is a very good team, but Cape
versus 2
is Cape.
Yeah,
Cape is Cape.
1 beat 2.
So that should not hurt Archmere's standing. Girls soccer today, Wilmington Charter 5, Caesar Rodney 0.
That's an impressive win for that Wilmington Charter team.
That's a good Caesar Rodney team. The Wilmington Charter. Have not seen them yet, but I will.
They are really good. They've beat some teams by some good scores.
And for you Red Lion fans out there, your girls soccer team beat St. George's 4-1 this afternoon. How about that? So we are about ready to get started. 6:06 in the evening here in downtown, not downtown, we're on the riverfront in Wilmington. Alrighty, we are underway. Austin Pryor to bat against Joey Mullen. Plenty of good seats here available, so come on down if you have look for something to do on a Saturday night. First pitch lined off the glove of the second baseman into right center field. We're going to score that a hit for Austin Pryor.
That's a good game plan. Go up there, just pitcher throws strikes. Go up there looking for a pitch to hit. He drives it for a leadoff single.
Will Davis, the second baseman, went up for it, just unable to hang on. And that is going to be, I'm going to score it a hit because I'm a nice guy. So runner on base after one pitch. The batter for the Lions is Craig McAllister. He's the designated hitter. So Mullen out of the stretch already. First pitch is in, strike one. One strike to count. Here's the pitch, fouled out of play, and he might be in the parking lot. So Mullen has a two-strike advantage.
He's come out
Craig
throwing
McAllister.
strikes, Mike.
Sam Hardcastle waits on deck. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It is high. Maybe a pitch out, I'm not sure. The catcher
it looked
stood
like it
up
was
on
either
that
a
one.
pitch out or catcher stood up to signal he wanted it high and threw it right where he wanted it.
Catcher is Eddie Micheletti. He was ready for that pitch upstairs. Here's the 1-2. Swing and missing off-speed pitch. Struck him out, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's a good all-speed pitch, Mike. And big strikeout.
So Pryor remains at first base. One out now. Sam Hardcastle, the second baseman, batting for the Lions. Red Lion into the game with a 4-3 record. Curveball inside, maybe high. 1-0.
Looks like he's coming with a lot of all-speed pitches early, Mike.
Lions coming off a 12-8 loss at Middletown on Thursday. That pitch on the outside corner counts 1-1. The Quakers, by the way, 5-1, off to a really good start. Lost only to Concord so far this year. Their last game on Tuesday was at St. Andrews, and that was a 7-1 win. Swing and a miss, strike two. Pryor slides into second. He's going to be safe. Stolen base. Austin Pryor, he's in scoring position. But the count is 1-2 on Sam Hardcastle.
Yeah, good jump there. He gets to steal base and gets in scoring position, Mike.
Nate Hardcastle waits in the on-deck circle. Just underway here at Frawley Stadium. The light's not on yet. And Sam Hardcastle steps out of the box.
Are there 3 Hardcastles on this team? No. The young one's not playing yet?
Micheletti goes out to see Mullen, but he's back, and
He
we're
just
ready
wants,
for the 1-2 pitch.
they want to get on the same page because dangerous part of the Red Lion lineup here.
Curveball driven deep to center field. Opterbeck on his way back. Can't hang on. Pryor's going to score. Sam Hardcastle's going to hang on at first base. Saw throw gets away from the shortstop there, but good backup by Micheletti and no advance by Hardcastle. A long single for Sam Hardcastle and the RBI. It's 1-0 Lions.
Yeah, it's a good piece of hitting, Mike. Like you said, he crushed that ball to deep center field. Gets the run batted in. He slipped going around first base, had to go back and touch the base, and that's why it was a single.
So this is Nate Hardcastle. He's the senior. Sam is the freshman. That pitch is low, ball 1. Nate Hardcastle, I know he played basketball for the Lions. I saw Red Lion beginning of the season. 1-0 pitch. That's a strike, 1-1. Xander Emberger waits on deck. So Red Lion in a good spot with the 1-0 lead and a runner on first. Just one out here. We are in the first. Mullen from the stretch. That ball's fouled out of play. I thought it was going to hit the box above us, but it does not.
Well, it went to the parking lot, probably.
Lots of changes this year around Frawley Stadium. Not in Frawley Stadium so much, but you got to park your car a different way. Getting in here is not quite the same. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Off speed, driven to deep left center field. Opterbeck on his horse. He's not going to get there. Drops, rolls, not to the wall. Sam Hardcastle being waved around. There's going to be a play at the plate. Relay is offline. He scores. Here's Nate Hardcastle going to third on the throw. He does it double for Nate Hardcastle and an RBI, and it's 2-0 Red Lion.
Yeah. Again, great piece of hitting with 2 strikes, and he drives that ball in the gap there and scores a run. Red Lion couldn't ask for a better start here, Mike. They're really hitting the ball.
All right, that'll bring Xander Emberger to the plate. Yeah, they went to the off-speed pitch, and he crushed it. I kind of died in the grass out there, but, man, he get a hold of that ball. Opterbeck was giving it his all, but he had no chance. So this is number 6, Xander Emberger.
And he's coming out and throwing strikes, Mike. And so Red Lion,
they are swinging the bats, though.
Job of knowing that he's just throwing strikes, and they're going up there with a good game plan.
Breaking ball catches a corner, and that's the second strike. 0-2 the count. Nate Hardcastle at third base. He doubled, took third on the throw. He's 90 feet away. It's already 2-0 Red Lion. Here's the pitch. Swung up and fouled over top of us. And the ball's out of here.
He's gone. In the parking lot.
So somebody out in that driveway outside here, you pick up some loose balls.
Might be near our cars.
0-2 pitch. Fastball popped out of play. It's going to remain 2 strikes, and that fan wanted no part of that ball.
There's no rush to get that ball.
Thought that lady was going to try to get it up over the net. But no way. Hands it off to a coach in the stands. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, almost got him. Boy, Emberger did not even flinch. That ball was right up in his grill.
Like I was at St. E's Milltown game today, and the bases were loaded. The kid just turned into a pitch so he could get hit and get an RBI to go away.
That's going to leave a mark. Ground ball toward the shortstop. Sam Geis goes to first. He's got him. Second out, but an RBI for Emberger, and it's 3-0 Lions.
That's a good piece of 2-strike hitting, Mike. It puts the ball in play and drives in a run.
So with 2 outs, Derek Pusey is going to come to the plate. The son of the coach. So Red Lion up swinging in this first inning and produced 3 runs.
We're going to have a little conference here, Mike.
And I don't know what – you never know. They don't –
I saw the coach go out and ask for something.
Yeah, they don't send us text messages or anything. What's going on?
Maybe they're asking if he hit.
Not sure, but whatever it is, everybody seems satisfied. 3 runs, 3 hits in the first inning here. I'm not sure how that would happen. Mullins' pitch in the dirt. Stopped by Micheletti. It's 1-0. If Puzzi continues the inning, Henry Liskey will be the batter. That pitch, strike 1. Good placement there, low in the strike zone. 1-1 is the count. Off-speed pitch spun into the grass in front of the Friends dugout, and that's the second strike. 1 and 2. So Friends has some work to do when they come up, but that's why we play 7 innings. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Mullen. Fastball on the outside corner, called. Strike 3. That's going to do it for Red Lion in the first, but they picked up 3 runs on 3 hits. Nobody left on, and after half an inning, it's Red Lion 3. Friends coming to bat.
Couldn't be more excited about having our show here held at the Buffalo Wild Wings and Christiana location here on Route 7. Brand new location. They moved here from Limestone Road, and it's going to be the new home of 302 Sports Week. I'm going to recap some local, college, and professional stuff. It's time for everybody's favorite part of the day, top 5 plays. Here we go. Stanley, your number 1 play from AI, 76-yard punt return. We got ourselves the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch, whoa, going up. He went to 412. He left the first there at 4-4. I mean, those ups right there are. You can't eat this stuff up.
All right, back at Frawley Stadium. It's 3-0, and on the mound for Red Lion is Bryce Sterling, number 33. The right-hander will be facing in this inning Will Davis, Jack Taylor, and Eddie Micheletti. That's a good baseball name right there, Eddie Micheletti.
Yeah.
He's got a 3-run lead to work with, and he'll be pitching to the catcher, Henry Liskey. Thank you for joining us here on 302 Sports. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, along with you. Always like coming over to Frawley Stadium to do games.
Oh, I love this place, Mike. I mean, it's a great place. We had St. Mark's and Hudson on. They were supposed to play here today, and they say it's always, a good place to play. So
we did have the Archmere St. Elizabeth's game, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep,
a couple weeks ago.
Here, yep. Unfortunately, the rain.
This is number 11, Will Davis, to lead off
this weekend
for the Quakers. Beautiful Saturday in northern Delaware with the sun shining most of the day, and the rain kind of faded away after the overnight hours. Mid-70s outside. It was a great day, and we're glad you chose to wrap up the afternoon with us here on 302. First pitch on the outside corner, strike 1 called on Will Davis. As we mentioned, he will be followed by number 3, Jack Taylor. Second pitch is just a bit outside. 1-1. That breaking ball pounded into the dirt, and that's a foul ball.
Seeing both pitchers throwing some breaking balls here today. I'm seeing a lot more breaking balls from these pitchers at most of the games this year.
So here's Sterling out of the windup. 1-2. Curveball driven into right center field. But the center fielder, Austin Pryor, got a good jump with that ball and puts it away. That's a nice out for out number 1.
Mike, you said that. He had a great jump. He read that ball so well and glided over there and made a great catch. So off the bat, that looked like it might have fell into the gap there.
Frawley Stadium, not the, what'd you say, the easiest home run park. 325 down the lines, 400 to dead center. And if you hit a home run here, you have earned it.
Yeah, Mike DeLose hit one to the warning track.
There's a pitch down the middle to Taylor, strike 1.
It is definitely a poke out there.
I know St. Mark's went back-to-back last year in the tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, Josh
Eric
McGuire from
one of them.
Slasianum hit 3 career home runs here. So, I mean, it can be done.
That's a nice breaking pitch there. And it's 0-2 on Taylor. Micheletti waits on deck, number 24. Let's see if he goes back to off-speed stuff here. That's a fastball, and good night.
Yeah, that was a great pitch, but right on the inside corner, Mike. Like you said, he was throwing a couple breaking balls, and then goes with the fastball, and it can catch the hitter off guard.
Gets strike 3 on Senior Smoke, and that's 2 outs. So here's Micheletti, the lefty, trying to get something started for the Quakers. Red line's got him straight away, kind of shallow in center. That pitch is low, ball 1. See where the shortstop is in the outfield. A couple steps behind the dirt. That pitch low and maybe outside, 2-0. And Jason, that's a light bench for Red Line, just 2 guys in that dugout.
Yeah, yep. Good job. You know.
Of course, we've reached the point of the baseball season where the pitch count is not 85 anymore, so they can throw a few more innings.
Yeah, it's 105.
There's a breaking pitch inside, 3-0.
It's important after you score 3 runs to come out down and have a shutdown inning, and you got the first 2 outs.
That pitch is high, and ball 4.
Say he was taken all the way there, Mike.
Micheletti walks on 4 pitches, which will bring up Matthew Terramina. I hope I'm pronouncing that relatively close.
Designated hitter, Matthew Terramina.
Where's the lucky number 13? And looks like Micheletti is heading back to the dugout. We have a courtesy runner at first base. Can't really see the number from here. But he is the catcher, so it may be Harry Anderson. It might be number 27. I'm not sure. 21. Says a voice from the wilderness. There's no 21 on the roster. So it is some mystery student. That ball's fouled down the right field line. You know, it could be that Connor Nisbet, the track state champion from Friends. Maybe they should sneak him onto the roster. 27, that is Harry. I think I said Harry Anderson, right?
Sorry.
That's all right. Not Harry the Hat Anderson, who played for the Phillies way back when. So here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called.
The lights are starting to come on here, Mike.
Yep, the fairly new lights here at Frawley Stadium. They will slowly take effect here. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, grounded to second base. And that is a 4-3 put out. Sam Hardcastle makes the play, and that's going to do it for Friends. No runs, no hits. 1 man left on the walk, and after 1 complete, it's 3-0 Red Lion. You're watching high school baseball on 302 Sports.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Federal Credit Union. We understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home.
Welcome back to Frawley Stadium. Kind of caught me. You caught me. All right, we're going to the second inning here at Red Lions, 3-0. I mean, not at Red Lion, at Frawley Stadium, 3-0 Red Lion. Jason, on Monday night, we will be back at the DE Turf Sports Complex in Frederica for the Delaware Army National Guard game of the week. And this time it's going to be the girls, and it's going to be soccer. We should have a good one down there in Frederica with Padua and Appaquinimink. So be sure you tune in Monday night at 6 on 302 Sports. We will have a pregame show. A lot of fun down there at DE Turf. All right, the batter for Red Lion is number 14, Henry Liskey, the catcher. He will be followed by Sterling, the pitcher, and Brandon Anderson in right field. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Mullen out of the windup. Gets that one over. Nice breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a great breaking ball. Good sharp curve on it.
Two and 2 is the count. Here's a breaking pitch. Just misses. That makes the count 3-2. Grounded to the shortstop, Sam Geis. He gets across the diamond, and that's out number 1. That'll bring Sterling to the plate. 1 out.
Yeah, unfortunately, camera's acting up, so it's already has. It's been like for a little bit.
If I stick fingers and act it out, I would do that. There it looks like we're back. You didn't miss anything, everybody. There's the first pitch. It's a strike, 0-1 on Sterling. Here's the 0-1. Ripped to left field, and that's deep. That's over the head of the left fielder, Michael McKenzie. It's going all the way to the fence. Sterling rounds second. He's going to stay right there with a double. So Bryce Sterling helps himself with a 1-out double for the Lions. He got a hold of that one, and McKenzie was playing a little shallow. Yeah. He would have been playing way back to get that one.
That was it. Red Lion is poking the ball.
Here is Brandon Anderson, the right fielder. 1 out. He can help his pitcher out there. That pitch is outside, ball 1. Good job by Micheletti to try to frame it, but that umpire was not fooled. Fastball sent down the right side, and I believe it is gone. 1-1 is the count, and we are losing baseballs at a rapid pace like my golf game. Sterling leads off second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right side. Oh, that's stopped by the second baseman, but he can't hang on. That'll be an infield single for Brandon Anderson. Nice attempt there by Will Davis.
Yeah, great, like you said, great attempt. And
the official scorer, or me, is going to call that a single. Oh, but we have an error on the board. That'll bring Pryor to the plate. Speaking of singles, he led off the game with a single. And they are moving Cole Opterbeck back in center field about 10 steps. First and third, one out. They can get out of this with a double play, but you want to make sure you get at least one out. Timeout called. And the Quakers are going to talk it over. So like we said, Monday night it's going to be Padua and Appoquinimink girls soccer down at the Turf. Wednesday, 8 p.m., the 302 Sports Weekly at Buffalo Wild Wings in the Christiana location. So that is what's on deck, and just keep your eyes on the website and our social media accounts, and you can find out where we will be. Looks like everybody's got things together, and we're ready to go. No count on Pryor. Fastball popped into center field. Opterbeck gets to his right. He's got it. That's the first out. Sterling coming home. Throws cut off. Play at second, and he's out at second base.
That's an end to ending, Mike.
And that's a double play. I believe the run should count. It did. So, another run for Redline in the second. They did it on 1 or 2 hits, and nobody left on base after 1.5 innings. It's 4-0 Lions. We're back after this.
But right now we're going to head right into your favorite part of the week, top plays on the special teams end. As you're going to see Steven Williams. He's going to return this kick, and another great angle here you see. He'll catch it off the scoop, and he's taken off right down the sideline. Nobody can catch him, makes 2 men miss. Kicker can't make the tackle, and he is gone. Steven Williams, kickoff return. He takes it all the way. Friends get the win.
So it's the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch. Whoa! Going up. He went to 412. He left the person there at 4.
Crash back out. There it is, off the glass, the game winner. Unbelievable shot.
Crash the glass. Now you might have seen this one before. Bang! Throws it right down the lane. Look at that quick elevation. Nobody barely got out of the way, Jay. They wanted no piece of it. And then here's a different angle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow, did he get off? Loving this show.
Welcome back to Frawley Stadium. 4-0 Lions headed to the bottom of the second. Excuse me. And we had an exciting week in high school sports around Delaware, especially last night. How about Cape Henlopen and Lacrosse taking it to Slasianum? They played very, very well. I did take a few highlights. I'll have to take a look at them and see what I got.
Couple top plays.
We'll see how my camera work did. It was a little shaky.
Well, yeah, we tried to stay dry in the press box, so.
But how about Cape Henlopen? It looks like we'll have a new number 1 in boys lacrosse.
There's no doubt about it, Mike. They gave it to Sally's pretty good last night. Like you said, a 4-goal win, and Sally's dominated the face-offs, but Cape controlled the rest of the game, and
that's a 5-year Slasianum win streak against Delaware opponents.
Well, and the number I want to talk about, the first regular season loss since 2006. That's 13 years against an in-state opponent.
And we had another long streak in-state, and a couple weeks ago, Padua and Caravel Soccer upset Padua. Not a huge upset, but it's a little bit of an upset. Not shedding any tears for Padua or Slasianum. They'll be fine. But it's good to see some exciting action like that around the state. That ball's ripped down the right field line, but it's going to be foul, and I believe that one is in the baseball graveyard, and the count is 1-1. This is Wyatt Nelson, the Quakers' first baseman / quarterback. Pitch is low. 2 balls and a strike to Nelson. He will be followed by Sam Geis. Cole Opterbeck. Opterbeck was on our top plays last week with the double at, I believe, Wilmington Charter.
Yep, at Wilmington Charter.
hit it so hard they knocked the padding off the wall.
Well, Chargers having a pretty good year, too, in baseball. A lot of the good teams.
Well, Nelson up the middle, sliding stop by Sam Hardcastle, and that is out. Number one, great play by Sam Hardcastle going hard to his right.
That was a great play, Mike, and Nelson was flying down there, so it was a really great play, and it was bang, bang play at first, but they got him.
This will bring up Geist, the shortstop. And just one down here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch from Sterling. Bounces it up there. Nice stop by Liskey, the catcher. The 1-0 pitch caught the outside corner. 1-1.
Another week where the baseball rankings will be changing a lot this week, Mike.
Well, we mentioned on the show there were 2 undefeateds, but that is no longer the case. That pitch is low, and it's 2 balls and a strike. So Appo, the lone remaining baseball undefeated, as who was it that went down? The other one was Milford, the Bucks.
A lot of changes in a big game here Tuesday.
That's a strike called. It's 2-2. That's right. Dover is here on Tuesday against Newark Charter. And if you have not seen those teams, do yourself a favor. Skip work. Come on down to Frawley. That pitch fouled out of play and out of the stadium. Who's the home team here? Quakers. Their baseball budget's being busted. So it's a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball grounded to Hardcastle. He's got it, sends it over to the first baseman, Nate Hardcastle. The right side of the infield is Hardcastle, and Hardcastle sounds like a great law firm, and that's the second out. All right, so the 2-out hitter. Swing and a miss by number 8, Cole Opterbecken. What a rip that was. 0-1. That was a mighty hack by Opterbecken. He's got some pop. He's the center fielder. Michael McKenzie, the left fielder on deck. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. And he is not being cheated on these swings.
No. He is not, Mike. And when a pitcher is throwing strikes, you're going to come up there and you're going to be hacking away.
Challenges him with the fastball line. Oh, nearly stabbed by Hardcastle. Picks it up, gets it to Hardcastle. And Sam Hardcastle with 3 assists in the inning. Great play to end the inning, and that's going to do it. The scoring on the inning is 4-3. And after 2 innings of play, it's red line 4. Friends 0. We're back with third inning action right after this. You're watching 302 Sports.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
Jason, how about that play by Sam Hardcastle to end the inning?
Yeah, that's a top play. That was a top play nominee right there. You know, he knocks the ball down, almost makes a great line drive catch, knocks the ball down, and goes over to first base to get the out.
Picked up all 3 assists, and as Richie Ashburn used to say, ties a record held by thousands.
Yeah.
With 3 assists in the inning. But I thought Opterbeck had at least a single on that play, and Sam Hardcastle went to his left, knocked it down, almost picked it clean, and was able to get it to his brother Nate to end the inning. So a great play by Sam Hardcastle, and he's busy out there. Craig McAllister to lead off. He struck out in the first inning. He takes ball 1 here. He'll be followed by the Hardcastles, Sam and Nate. 1-0 pitch from Mullen. Grounded down the right field line. It's a fair ball. That could be extra bases. McAllister rounds first. He's going to be heading into second. Here's the throw, but he is ahead of the throw, and it's a double for Craig McAllister as he got that one just inside the first base line.
Yeah, past that diving Nelson. You made a great effort on the play, but like you said, once it got by, it was going to be a leadoff double.
5th hit of the evening for Red Lion. And that'll bring Sam Hardcastle to the plate. He singled, scored a run, and knocked in a run his first time up. So that's a pretty good at-bat for Hardcastle. He went out and played defense last inning. Mullen from the stretch. That one's outside. Ball 1. Red Lion with the 4-3 record. Looking to improve that tonight. 1-0 pitch. Strike called. It's 1-1.
They play in that tough Diamond State Conference. Mike.
Yeah, Newark Charter, Archmere.
D-May.
Charter.
Conrad.
Some of those teams off to real fine starts this year. Newark Charter, that's a darn good team, the Patriots.
Yeah, only lost to number 1 Appo.
And we mentioned they'll be here Tuesday.
They've already beat Slazy Annam and Caravelle.
That ball's popped up to shallow center field. That might be a no man's land, and it falls in front of Opterbeck. McAllister stays at second base. That's going to be a single for Sam Hardcastle, and he's 2 for 2. 2 runners on, nobody out. That kind of fell in the middle of everybody out there.
Yeah, like you said, it was headed towards no man's land, and it Mike, with the lights just coming on and a little bit of that, twilight, it's hard to see that ball sometimes.
So that'll bring up Nate Hardcastle, taking advantage of the twilight indeed. Looks like a line drive in the book. Breaking ball drilled to left center, and tough, hard to see. Opterbeck has it, and that's the first out. No advance by the runners. I mean, that ball got up in the sky, and I had trouble seeing it from here.
Yes.
So with 1 out, the batter will be Xander Emberger. He grounded to shortstop and drove in the 3rd run of the first inning for the Lions. Here's Mullen. Bunt laid down by Amberger. It's a good one. Only 1 play. It's a first. Sacrifice is good. Runners advance. 2 outs.
Yeah, like you said, Mike, very good bunt. Sacrifices the runners, but more importantly, Friends did get the out, so it's 2 outs now.
They can see their way out of the inning. Derek Pusey, the batter, he struck out looking his first time up. I believe his sister plays for the softball team when we saw them a couple weeks ago at Caravelle. Peyton Pusey played for the Lions. That ball grounded to shortstop. Geis has it and gets it over to first. And that'll do it for Red Lion in the 3rd. No runs. Couple of hits, 2 left on, and after 2.5, it's 4-0 Red Lions. You're watching high school baseball on 302 Sports.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley, cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Soto Concepts on the Culinary Coast with 10 locations from Lowes, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Welcome back to the Wilmington Riverfront Frawley Stadium. Judy Johnson Field at Frawley Stadium. I met Judy Johnson. How about that? When I was a Little League player. He spoke at our Claymont Little League banquet. I have his autograph somewhere in my mom's house if I looked hard enough. Hall of Famer, by the way,
yeah,
Judy Johnson. It is 4-0 Red Lion. And the pitcher, Bryce Sterling, doing a good job. He will face the bottom of the lineup. It's going to actually turn over Michael McKenzie, the left fielder, followed by Peter Erskine, the third baseman, and Will Davis. Red Lion, 3 in the first, 1 in the second. That's how they got their 4.
Yeah, they've been pretty good on the offensive end and great on the defense end, Mike. So a good start of this game for Red Lion.
Alrighty, McKenzie, the righty, steps in against Sterling. Here's the first pitch, just outside, 1-0. I'm glad at least they were able to play one of the games today here at Frawley. I know it rained overnight last night, but the field is in field looks like it's in beautiful shape. And I know the players like coming down here to show off on the big field. That pitch is high, 2-1. Here's Sterling's pitch. Curveball, strike 2. Nice pitch.
Yeah, he's got that 12 to 6 curveball working.
So 0-2. Another curveball. This one rung him up. Strike 3. The second strikeout of the day for Bryce Sterling.
Yeah, that's a good job pitching. He was down the count, 2-0, and comes back and gets him 3 pitches.
So Erskine the batter. Swings at the first pitch, and there it is. The first hit of the night for Friends. Ground signal left field for Erskine.
That's a good piece of hitting. Comes up, swings at the first pitch, and gets that, like you said, the first hit for the Quakers.
Third baseman Ryan Silver was in a little bit, and that was a hard hit, though. I don't think he would have gotten it no matter where he was positioned.
That's a good piece of hitting.
So Will Davis will bat with 1 out. He flew to center field his first time up. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway, strike 1.
He's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, Mike.
Pitcher's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Sets everything up. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Outside and low, 1-1. Davis will be followed by Jack Taylor. As Friends looks to cut some runs off of this deficit. They trail 4-0. In the dirt, 2-1. Two-one pitch from Sterling outside, and he gets by the catcher. And going to second base on the wild pitch is Erskine.
And one thing about Frawley Stadium, Mike, lots of room behind the plate. So if the ball gets behind the catcher, you can advance sometimes 2 bases. So
yeah, Liskey really had no chance on that one.
Middletown held, Mike, St. E's holds on to beat Middletown 7-4.
So the Vikings pick up the victory. There is a ball forward just outside. And all of a sudden, Ferns has 2 on with 1 out for the right fielder, Jack Taylor.
Yeah, that's good at bat there. Draws the walk, and now, like you said, 2 runners on base here with just the 1 out. Need to get some, see if they can chip away at this 4-0 deficit.
Alrighty, from the stretch, here's the pitch to Taylor. Strike 1 call.
Like I said, he's continuing to throw first pitch strikes, which.
And some noise coming from the Friends bench. They're all up on the fence now that they're in business. 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch. Good one. And it's 0-2. So Taylor in the hole, 0-2. With 2 ducks out there. Sterling delivers. That's low. Waste pitch 1 and 2 is the count.
That's a good 0-2 pitch. Throw something a little out of the strike zone and see if you can get the batter to chase it.
That ball's poked into right field. Hardcastle is not going to get that one. And rounding third, he's going to be held up at third base is Erskine. So everybody moves up 90 feet. Bases loaded with 1 out on the single by Jack Taylor.
That's good 2-strike hitting, Mike. Goes down, hits the ball, drives it over Hardcastle's head. Like you said, now the bases are loaded for the Quakers with just the 1 out.
Eddie Micheletti, the catcher. Micheletti, who walked his first time up.
That's a good spot for him, Mike, with like bases loaded.
So the infield is back, except for Silver, the third baseman. He's up even with the bag. So they're going to look for a double play here. Got to make sure they get 1. Nearly gets hit by that breaking pitch. And that's 1 ball. I think Micheletti would take the bruise.
Yeah. Like I said, I saw that earlier here at this St. Elizabeth's game. Like our buddy Pat Garana says, any way you can drive in the run.
It's all that matters. 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, 2-0.
Now talk about having a great hitter's count, Mike. 2-0. Nowhere to put them. You can look for a pitch to drive here.
Red Lion playing straight away. The 2-0 offering, swing and a miss. Looking fastball and did not get one.
Yeah, I was to say, he's looking for a pitch to drive, like I said, but he did not get the fastball. And way out in front of that. It's a good 2-0 pitch. Was not going to give in with the fastball.
So timeout called on the field. It's 2-1. The count, the score 4-0 Red Lion. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday evening from Frawley Stadium. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Another breaking ball. And he fouls this one off. The count is even at 2-2. On deck, Matthew Termina. The designated hitter. righty, 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and miss. And that's a big strikeout for Sterling. Came back from a 2-0 count.
Yeah, like you said, that's good pitching, Mike. Said the bases loaded, nowhere to put him. He comes back from 2-0 and gets the big out, and now it's 2 outs.
Taramina is 0 for 1. He grounded out to that vacuum cleaner at second base, Sam Hardcastle. This time the bases are loaded, and that's ball 1. If Taramina extends the inning, Wyatt Nelson would be the batter. And he went for that one. He fooled him. Counts 1-1.
Good block, too, by the catcher. Make sure that did not get by him. You know, like we said, the big backstop here, that could score a run.
Jason Taramina's got the full Stanley Cup Finals beard.
Yeah, he does.
I could not shave for a year and not have that beard. Off-speed pitch.
Wow.
It was close, but it's a ball, 2-1. Speaking of Stanley Cup, since it's hockey playoff season, we can mention the cups. All right, here's the 2-1. Fastball, jam job, right in front of the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
I gotta be honest, I was looking for that ball too. So it's just a strike, 2-2 the count on Matthew Taramina.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Trailing 4-0, so this is a big pitch in this game.
Alrighty, so we'll do it again, 2-2. Sterling looking to get out of this jam. Off speed, poked into right field, but there's Hardcastle. 3 steps into the grass, and Red Lion escapes trouble after 3 complete innings. It's 4-0 Lions. 4th inning coming up right after this. You're watching 302 Sports.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 3577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 3577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Alrighty, welcome back to Frawley Stadium. Hey, we want to thank our sponsors. We can't do this without them, especially Unique Image, a sponsor here for the Wilmington Blue Rocks and also of 302 Sports. And all the gear that we're wearing tonight came from Unique. And thanks to the folks at Unique Image. They are on Kirkwood Highway and Limestone Road. So if you need your screen printing and your logos and all that good stuff, go see our friends at Unique Image. You envision,
we create.
Jason, a big week in high school baseball. We mentioned Newark Charter and Dover here. How about Tuesday, Salesianum and St. Mark's. That's actually on
Monday. Mike.
Monday at 4 p.m. at St. Mark's. The Sal's travel to take on their rivals. Also on Monday, Sussex Tech at Indian River, big one downstate. And a couple other good ones coming up. Polytech and Milford on Monday. St. Elizabeth's Appo on Tuesday at Appo. So DMA and Red Lion. We talked about Diamond State. That game at Wilson Field on Tuesday afternoon. Friends back in action. They are home on Tuesday against Glasgow. Hey, get out and support your high schools. I don't care if you went there, if you don't know anybody there. Just get out and watch high school baseball or softball or lacrosse or whatever it is. Jason, also on Tuesday, St. George's at Archmere. And Wilmington Charter at Salesianum on Tuesday. So the Sal's have back-to-back games this week coming up.
Yeah, well, that St. Mark's game was originally supposed to be yesterday, Mike, on Friday, but they moved it to Monday.
Also on Tuesday, the Backyard Brawl, Caravel and Hodgson on Tuesday. So lots of good baseball action coming up.
And like we said, the big game's here Tuesday.
Dover and Newark Charter. Maybe that Don Velasquez will pitch. The batter is number 14, Henry Liskey, the catcher. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to shortstop Sam Geis, his first time up. And this is Wyatt Nelson on the mound here for the Quakers. So 3 innings for Joey Mullen. It is Wyatt Nelson who moved over from first base. Count is 1-2 on Liskey against a new pitcher, so he's got a new look. Goes from the stretch. Oh, ooh, my goodness, how did he not get hit by that?
I'll tell you what, I saw my life flash right here. Oh man,
see somebody with the camera right behind home plate, getting those pitches up close and personal. Not as up close as Henry Liskey. Curveball struck him out.
Yeah, that's a very nice pitch, Mike, after throwing that fastball where you rush back the batter and then you come back, you throw that hook. And that's smart pitching there by Wyatt Nelson.
So this will bring up the other pitcher, Bryce Sterling. He doubled his first time up, scored the 4th run of the game for the Lions. So he's 1 for 1. Takes a cut at an inside fastball. Strike 1. Looks like it's a lot of heat here for Nelson.
Yeah. And he had that good 12-6 curveball when he needed it.
It's kind of a here's a curveball there. Speaking of Uncle Charlie, you watch this. Watch how Nelson starts in the windup and almost turns into a stretch. 0-2 the count. Here he is facing in the windup, and watch this. Turns sideways and starts over almost. Ball's fouled out of play. Jeff Ransom, the Friends AD, is going to need to increase that baseball budget.
Yeah. That's right. Friends is the home team. They probably had to supply.
Hey, Jeff, if you're watching, your guys are killing you. All right, it still remains 0-2 on Sterling. Curveball popped up. Looks like Nelson's looking at it, but he's not going to do it. It drops in for a hit. A little ill communication.
Yeah, you normally don't want the pitcher fielding the ball, Mike. So
it's a new second baseman in there for Friends, by the way. Evan Arai, number 10, is now playing second base. So I don't know where Arai's batting, but we have a new second baseman, and there was a little miscommunication there. The official scorer has scored an error. That's a tough crowd. Number 10 is playing second base. Big swing and a miss there for Brandon Anderson. He is 0 for 1. He reached on an error his first time up, and then he was thrown out a second on an 8-6-4 double play. So Sterling on first base. I don't think they courtesy ran for him because they only have 2 guys on the bench. Nelson delivers a strike. It's 0-2 on Anderson. Austin Pryor waits on deck.
Nelson has come out here throwing strikes.
I'm glad there's a big screen and a plexiglass window in front of us.
Yeah.
Tempered glass. Yeah, Some good tempered glass here from the Delaware Stadium Corporation. 0-2 pitch. Oh, we got him. No, I think he got the knob of the bat.
Yep.
Well, Anderson's feeling it. And they're going to have a timeout here. I think they did call foul ball. And the umpire saying he was swinging the bat.
Yes, he was definitely swinging.
So it goes.
But it looked like it got him on the hand.
Your hand is part of the bat at that point. We have a looks like red line. Maybe had some guys warming up down the right field bullpen. Yeah. So Jason, Evan Arai is the second baseman. Not sure where he's batting. We'll find out later. The pitcher, Joey Mullen, was not in the lineup, so the designated hitter was batting for him. And out comes the Friends trainer. Take a look at Anderson.
Yeah, I do think it's the right call.
So the coach is now discussing the situation. We just hope Brandon Anderson's okay.
Like you said, that hit, as he was swinging the bat, it hit his hand.
Of course, you have guys like my dad would have said, how many fingers am I holding up? 2. Your hand's fine.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. I said, Dad, I didn't get hit in the head. I got hit in the hand. Okay. Get back out there. We're going to take a quick break. We're back with more baseball after this.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
All right, thanks to Ferris Home Improvements, another one of our fine sponsors here for 302 for helping us bring you high school sports. And make sure you go by the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway for your home improvement needs. Umpires are going to stick with the foul ball call as they talked it over. Brandon Anderson, he's going to stay in the game because he's a tough kid. And
he's a baseball player.
That's going to hurt, but just put some ice on it, maybe some mud. You'll be fine. And the count remains 0-2. Wyatt Nelson not afraid to pitch inside. No. Alrighty, so the runner on first is Bryce Sterling. We're back. And here's the pitch. High, ball 1.
It's good 0-2 pitch, a little high fastball.
Indeed. Now playing first base. Will Davis has moved from second to first. Arai in at second base. So Mullen is done for the day. And that is a check swing. And they are going to say out. And I believe that was the correct call.
That is the correct call.
And, you know, that umpire's not standing at first base. He's out at second base, but that's still a strike. I don't think he has any argument here. That will bring Austin Pryor to the plate for the third time already. He is 1 for 2 with a run scored and a stolen base. And let's see if he can keep the inning going for the Lions. They lead 4-0 here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Top of the 4th inning. Jason, a nice pace to this game, except for that injury, swing and a miss, swinging a foul ball off the hand. The game has moved along quite nicely here at Frawley Stadium. Once again, thanks everybody for joining us tonight and every night when you watch the games live on 302 Sports. That pitch is up and in, 1-1. And we've said it before, we enjoy bringing them to you as much as you like watching them. We love coming out and watching the athletes play. Bryce Sterling, been out there for a while on first base. 2 outs now. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
That's a great curveball again by Nelson.
Some cheese right there. And it's 1-2. So Nelson's looking to end this one here. Setting up outside is Micheletti. Ball is over the middle, but grounded right to Geis. Steps on second, and that's going to do it for Red Line in the fourth. So 1 runner on an error. One left on base. No run scored. It's still 4-0. We're back bottom of the fourth right after this on 302 Sports.
Couldn't be more excited about having our show here held at the Buffalo Wild Wings and Christiana location here on Route 7, brand new location. They moved here from Limestone Road, and it's going to be the new home of 302 Sports Week. We're going to recap some local, college, and professional stuff. It's time for everybody's favorite part of the day, top 5 plays. Here we go. Stanley, your number 1 play from AI, 76-yard punt return. We got ourselves the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch. Whoa! Going up. He went to 412. He left the first there at 4-4. I mean, those ups right there are. You can't make this stuff up.
All right, back at Frawley Stadium. This news from Boston, not going to make my wife very happy. The Red Sox lose to the Orioles 9-5. But how about Chris Davis? Gets 3 hits today for the Orioles. And, you know, an 0 for he hadn't had a hit in forever. You got to feel for the guy. Mm-hmm. But he kept going. He is making a lot of money. And it was funny, after his first hit, he wanted the ball as a souvenir. So he also knocked in a bunch of runs for the O's today. And they started the season hot, but they've been struggling lately. But a win for the Orioles. He ended his slump at 0 for 54. He had a single and 2 doubles, drove in 4 runs. Orioles improved to 6-9 on the season. So Wyatt Nelson, the now pitcher, is going to bat for the Quakers as Bryce Sterling goes back out for the 4th inning.
Yeah, and the Quakers got their first 2 hits last inning, left the bases loaded though, Mike. So
Sterling having a little more luck than Zach Eflin so far down in Miami. Nelson swings at the first pitch and pops it up into shallow right field. Hardcastle out, but the right fielder is in, and that is caught by Brandon Anderson, and that's his play all the way. 1 down.
That's a good job, like you said. His play all the way, calls off the second baseman, and makes the catch.
Shortstop Sam Geis comes up to bat. He grounded to Sam Hardcastle his first time up. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, strike 1. Still good velocity from Sterling. He's looking good out there.
Yeah, he's pitched real good. Like I said, the only 2 hits he gave up was his last inning.
And he's in his windup. The umpire grants time to Sam Geis.
I would have threw that ball.
Just throw it up into the net or something.
Yep, just throw it or on the ground.
All right, here we go. He bounces that one in, 1-1. Red Lion, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Quakers, no runs on 2 hits. They have 2 errors. Curveball, 58 feet. That's ball 2.
And notice since that timeout, he's thrown 2 in the ground.
Good group of fans on hand here tonight here at Frawley Stadium. And another ball. It's 3-1. Trying to see what the Friends fans, they'll have somebody's face on a stick over there. I'm not sure who.
Is it Mike Lang?
It's not Mike Lang.
It's not Mike Lang.
No, that would be totally not advisable.
That's not.
And they're going to, the coach is out to talk to pitcher Bryce Sterling. The beard guy is Matt Termina.
It looks like it could be him. Play off the beard.
He's got, we mentioned he's got the playoff beard going. So it looks like everything's all right with Bryce Sterling. Coach just wanted a word.
Mike, you know, after, like I said, after that pitch where he, didn't throw it, the next three were out of the strike zone. So
gets the outside corner on that one. It's a full count. That was a pitcher's call, definitely on that strike. But sometimes it just takes that one pitch to get back in the groove. And here we go, full count pitch, strike. 3 called. Geis is on his way to first base, but that looked like a better pitch than the one previous.
I was going to say that definitely caught more at the corner than the one before that.
4th strikeout of the evening for Sterling. 2 outs. Excuse me, 2 outs for the batter, Cole Opterbeck. Fastball, swing and a miss. 0-1. Opterbeck also grounded to Sam Hardcastle. That was a theme we had going in the second inning. Another late step out by the Quakers. Sam Hardcastle made 4 straight plays out there in the field. Ended the first inning and all 3 in the second. 0-1 pitch, outside corner, just outside. 1-1. Curveball high, and it's 2-1. Of course, Easter very late this year, so this week a lot of the schools are going to be off Thursday, Friday, or just Friday, or whenever. But another busy week of high school athletics. That ball's fouled into Chickies and Pete's.
It's going to get the crab fry.
It got a crab fry. Young man says he's got a souvenir, but it's going right back to the team. 2-2 the count. Outside and low. It's another full count. So Sterling throwing some pitches in this inning, but getting through. Ball 4, and Opterbeck takes a walk with 2 outs, and the batter will be Michael McKenzie, the left fielder, and he is 0 for 1. So Sterling from the stretch with 2 outs. Strike 1. He's painting those corners pretty good, especially the outside corner.
Yep. Yep. You know, like when the umpire's calling it right there, you're going to try and throw
right back there. And he's got a defense on that side, so he can pitch to the outside here. This does a breaking pitch, just barely fouled off. And McKenzie is in an 0-2 hole. Should he reach base, the batter would be Peter Erskine. But he's got to get on base first, and he's down 0-2 in the count. Curveball fouled into the netting above the Blue Rocks dugout, and that's why they extended that netting.
Yeah, it was. That's a good job. You know, when you get to these minor league ballparks, it's good to have that netting up. Also, the major league seems like they extended it.
Count remains 0-2. Sterling from the stretch. Opterbeck on the move, fouled out of play, and everybody's moving out of the way. That lady in the maroon jacket wanted nothing to do with it. Looks like a fan on the concourse made the grab on one bounce. Play first. Diving back in is Opterbeck. Getting uniform dirty. So he was taking off on that last one. They're going to throw over again.
Yeah, he had a great jump, Mike, on that. But at 0-2 with 2 outs, you gotta swing and foul that pitch off.
So here's the 0-2, maybe. Fastball fouled out of play.
Doing a good job of staying alive and fouling off.
He's taking union break, but he found a microphone somewhere. All right, still remains 0-2. The runner's going, and we're going to have an appeal. No strike. And it's going to be a stolen base for Cole Opterbeck.
Very close.
It was tough in the umpire, like we said, standing at second base. Had a different angle than if he's at first base.
And he's standing there, with 2 umpires. They have to watch, make sure there isn't a ball.
Counts 1-2. Curveball sent to Sam Hardcastle and his magic glove, and that's another assist for Hardcastle. That will do it for the Quakers here in the 4th. No runs, no hits, 1 left. And after 4 complete innings, it's Red Line 4, Friends 0. We're back after this on 302.
But right now we're going to head right into your favorite part of the week, top plays on the special teams end. As you're going to see Steven Williams. He's going to return this kick, and another great angle here you see. He'll catch it off the scoop, and he's taken off right down the sideline. Nobody can catch him, makes 2 men miss. Kicker can't make the tackle, and he is gone. Steven Williams, kickoff return. He takes it all the way. Friends get the win.
So it's the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. Whoa! Going up. He went to floor 12. He left the person there at floor 4.
Miss. Try to back out. There it is, off the glass, the game winner. Unbelievable shot.
Crash the glass. Now you might have seen this one before. Bang! Throws it right down the lane. Look at that quick elevation. Nobody barely got out of the way, Jay. They wanted no piece of it. And then here's a different angle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How did he get off? Up in the show.
Back at Frawley Stadium. Don't forget the 302 Sports Weekly every Wednesday at 8 from the Buffalo Wild Wings in Christiana on Route 7. Come on out and join us. Tell your server you're there to watch the show. Be entered to win a gift card. 302 Sports Swag. Scratch-off cards to get you some free food. Lots of great guests. And we get the show outside last week. It was kind of nice, We were al fresco. We are working on next week's show as we speak. We're always working on the show. And plays of the week, or top plays, and we have athletes of the week and our top 10s. It's a lot of fun. Come on out to Buffalo Wild Wings and join us 8 p.m. Wednesday. You can go watch a game and still make it to the show. All righty, top of the 5th inning, moving right along. And the batter for the Lions, taking ball 1, is Craig McAllister. McAllister is 1 for 2. He smacked a double his last time up.
His first time facing Nelson, though.
Grounds the ball, jam job. Nelson's got it, and that's going to be, close. It's going to be an out. Nelson nearly pitched that into the
I was going to say, he might have been better off just running to first base himself.
Yeah, it was the old run-pass option there.
Mm-hmm.
So the batter is Sam Hardcastle. Sam is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. How about that? Nelson in his second inning of relief for Joey Mullen. And he's throwing some heat. That is ball one. Wyatt Nelson began his high school career at Caravel, but has been at Friends the last couple seasons. Swings at some cheese, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two by Hardcastle. He'll be followed by Nate Hardcastle. One-two pitch. Curveball. Good night.
That is
that
a great curveball, Mike. And
Nelson's
dealing.
Third strikeout for Wyatt Nelson. And this will be Nate Hardcastle. He is 1 for 2 with a double and a run batted in and a run scored. He's the senior. Sam, just a freshman. A bright future ahead for that Sam Hardcastle.
Great curveball again there by Nelson, Mike.
So Nelson goes to Uncle Charlie one more time. That's strike one. That ball's hit about 10 feet. Well, Nelson's going to have to fire. He does. Got him at first base. Great play, Wyatt Nelson, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Lions in the fifth. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's 4-0 Red Lion.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance
Your
that
community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
All right, thanks to our sponsors, the Hadley Real Estate Group, Dover Federal Credit Union. And remember, you can find their information on our website, 302sports.com. Make sure you tell them you saw them advertising with 302 Sports because they do so many wonderful things for us and for high school sports. Batter for the Quakers is number 5, Peter Erskine, the third baseman. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Bryce Sterling opens with the curveball as he is into his 5th inning of work. He's pitched a pretty good game tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's throwing strikes, not walking many people, and
there's the strike, 1-1. Will Davis waits on deck for the Quakers.
Only 2 hits.
A little bit low. 2-1. Curveball. And it looks like Erskine got a piece of that, knocks it back to the screen. 2-2.
Friends looking to get that offense going, Mike, as they trail 4-0 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yep. Yeah, they did get the bases loaded. There's a strike 3 swinging on Erskine. Nice pitch by Sterling. And I want to count them up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts for Sterling. Will Davis is up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Sterling doing a good job mixing up his pitches. And there is a breaking pitch on the outside corner. Fools Davis. It's on 1. I think what he's also done is taking advantage of what the umpire is giving him, which is that outside corner.
That's good pitching. You know, that's what you want to do. You see what the umpires, if he's going to call it a little outside, then that's where you're going to try and throw the ball.
Another curveball fouled off, and it's 0-2.
But he's keeping his friend's hitters off balance.
Yeah, they don't know what's coming.
Mixture of great speed. He's got good fastball, good curveball, good changeup going tonight. And
Sterling, Jason, we mentioned the other night on the show the young pitching in the state, just a sophomore.
Yes.
Wyatt Nelson. Yeah. Wyatt Nelson's a junior. So that pitch was low, 1-2. Let's see if he can fool him one more time. Here it is. Curveball just missed. 2-2. Sterling gets this one into the dirt, and all of a sudden, from 0-2, it's now a full count. Will Davis looking to get on base here for Jack Taylor, who waits on deck. Outside, and that is ball 4, so he loses him there for the second walk of the night for Will Davis. Taylor, the right fielder, is 1 for 2. He singled.
Both teams, pitcher, catcher out there talking, and the coach and batter talking, Mike.
Lots of talking going on.
Yeah.
We are in the bottom of the 5th inning here at Frawley Stadium. 4-0. Headline, they scored 3 in the first and 1 in the second. Since then, lots of goose eggs. Outside corner, strike 1 on Jack Taylor.
It's always, like we've been saying, it's always nice to pitch ahead, and he's been pitching ahead all night long.
Micheletti waits on deck, but here's the 0-1. Same place, strike 2. That was a really tough one.
Yeah.
So another 0-2 count here for Sterling. Don't know where his pitch count is, but he's done a good job tonight. Been pretty economical with his pitches. Curveball high. Here goes the runner to second. He is out. And caught stealing is Will Davis. Jason, looks like he got stuck in the dirt and never really made it to the base.
Yeah, that's a good pickup by you. I saw the same thing, Mike. Like you said, it's out of the second base, and that's key.
That's going to erase the base runner. 1-2 pitch, kind of another waste pitch high, which was good for the catcher Liskey. He was able to get out of his stance and fired on the second. That's the second person he's thrown out tonight, I think. So the 1-2 pitch, he's going to remain in the stretch
2-2.
here. I'm sorry, it's 2-2. From the stretch, poked foul, over toward the crab fries again. This kid's not really looking, but the ball hits the roof and bounces into the patio up there. Thought that ball might land in a cup of cheese sauce.
Yeah. It had that tail on it like it was going to.
Curveball grounded off the glove of Sterling, picked up by Hardcastle, but he's not going to get Jack Taylor, and that's going to be an infield hit. Nearly picked up there by Bryce Sterling, but just could not get to it.
Yeah, almost made a great play on that, Mike, but infield single.
So
and now
base.
That caught stealing.
Yeah, the caught stealing really looms large. Eddie Micheletti, the catcher, is 0 for 1. He walked his first time up. Pitch inside, ball 1.
Yeah, great block. Like you said, you don't want that ball getting into the backstop.
2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Red line on top, 4-zip. This one in the dirt, another good stop there. Let's throw down to first, and back in is Taylor Liskey. Made a great stop on that one as well. Matt Taramina waits on deck, and his many fans in the stands are waiting. He's not pitched behind much tonight. Fastball inside, 3-0. Not sure what's going on up here. 3-0. Goes to first. He did not throw to first, and he must have stepped off the mound first. Yeah. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Strike called.
Taken all the way. It's finding the corners.
Here's a 3-1 pitch from Sterling, and this is ball 4, 2-1 for the Quakers with 2 outs. For Matt Taramina, he is 0 for 2 tonight.
Friends looking for that big 2-out hit. Try and get on the board here.
So Taramina has an opening there on the left side. Curveball high. 1-0. I'm sure the Red Line coaches would like to get through this inning with Bryce Sterling. Another ball thrown into right field, and that's going to allow the runners to advance. So the error on Liskey is going to
just the one runner advance.
Allow the runner to advance to third base. So this first and third.
And Nelson on deck, Mike. He's done a real good job.
Yeah, he's
swinging
swinging 2 bats, so he's going to be really tough to get out with 2 bats.
You know, he kept the red line offense at bay his 2 innings out there, and now he has a chance.
Count is 2-0, and now Liskey's going to
call out the signs of the runners on first and third, Mike.
Position his fielders. They just need 1 here. Sterling from the stretch. Outside, it's 3-0. So hitters count here for Matt Taramina with Wyatt Nelson on deck. And that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded for the second time tonight for the Quakers.
Yeah, with Nelson coming up. And they're going to have a discussion as the catcher goes out there again. And here comes, I believe,
Nelson,
one of the coaches.
0 for 2 tonight. He grounded out to second and flew out to shallow.
And we
right
are going
field.
to have a pitching change, I believe.
He's just overthrowing right now.
We'll see
He's overthrowing.
if he's going to.
So we'll see what the call is here from the coach. He is taking the baseball.
Outside.
I thought he was taking the baseball, but maybe not.
I think he's just coming out to talk.
But he's overthrowing the ball. He's trying to throw it too hard.
They are going to leave Sterling in. Going to give him a chance to get out of the jam.
Like you said, he's handled Nelson twice tonight, so. Looks like he's just overthrown a little bit in this inning, Mike.
To the high leg kick. He's trying to throw it too hard. Just take time.
So Wyatt Nelson, the batter. He can do some damage here. Bryce Sterling hoping to get the third out of the inning here, and first pitch low. 1-0.
He's got a red light until he throws one strike.
He'll probably take a pitch, Mike.
That pitch is high, and it's 2-0. So Sterling struggling the last few batters with his control.
He's going back too far.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1, and you got to figure Wyatt Nelson feels free now
Yes.
in the batter's box. He still has a hitter's count 2-1.
And you have to wait till he throws a strike the way he's been out of the zone.
All right, it's a 2-1 pitch. Looks a little bit low, and that's 3-1. No place to put him. As
Yeah, now Nelson's in a great place, Mike. He can look for a pitch that he likes and drive it, and if not, you know.
That Friends bench pretty pumped up. Here's the pitch. Outside corner. It's a full count. Building the drama. That's all Nelson's doing.
Yeah, and I think that's that's a pitch for him to lay off. It's
Runners
outside,
will be on the move here.
outside corner.
Yeah.
Not a hitter's pitch.
And not easy to drive either. The runners will be on the move. Here they come. Popped up and a chance to get out of the inning. Nate Hardcastle is looking at it. Sam's looking at it now. And that's Sam Hardcastle gets Redline out of the jam. And that's going to do it for the fifth inning. No runs. I think they had one hit. They left 3 after 5 complete. It's 4-0 Redline. We're back with 6th inning action right after this.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley, cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
All right, thanks Sodell Concepts for everything they do for 302 Sports. And Jason, your impressions this 5 innings so far?
Yeah, it's been a great game so far. You know, Redline got the 4 runs early, but Nelson's come in. He's done a great job on the mound, and you know, Friends left the bases loaded a couple times, but it's been one of those games.
Yeah, Bryce Sterling has pitched himself into some trouble, and he's pitched himself out of trouble. He's only given up 3 hits on the evening. He's also scored 1 run for the Lions. Xander Emberger, the left fielder, is going to lead this one off. We're into the 6th inning. And the Lions looking to add to a 4-0 lead. As Wyatt Nelson back out for inning number 3 of relief of Joey Mullen, and he's still bringing the gas, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he's got a great fastball and a great curveball, Mike. I would not want to bat against him. I'm sorry.
That pitch is a little bit low, and it's 1-1, but impressed with Nelson. I imagine catching his footballs probably hurts. He gets a chance to zip it for the Quakers. That ball's fouled into the stands and off of one of the advertising boards. And that kid made a nice play out there, but it's going back to the team. So that's 1-2. On the batter, Xander Emberger. He is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. Takes ball 2. He will be followed by Derek Pusey. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Inside, full count.
Yeah, good patient at bat here. Now he gets his full count. Redline wants to add to this lead because Friends have been getting some runners on base last few innings.
Let's see what they can do here. 3-2 count. Sorry, on Emberger. Popped up over our heads. And out of play.
I think that hit the Langmobile.
I doubt it, and it can only help the Langmobile. It may have been played out there by Big Ed Halliday. We don't know where Big Ed is. We haven't seen him in a while.
Unless he's out in the parking lot.
Oh, okay. Count remains full. I thought he was going to snare it with the left hand. Inside, ball 4, and Emberger works a walk to lead off the 6th.
Yeah, good lead-off walk, Mike. Those lead-off walks, we say,
did a good
times
job.
Out of 10, come back and haunt you.
Fighting back from that 1-2 count. That will bring up Derek Pusey, the shortstop. He is 0 for 2, and I think he might lay down a sacrifice bunt here. Liskey is on deck, the catcher. Third baseman's even with the bag, and he's showing bunt. Nice bunt. Nelson's going to pick it up. He's got one play, and he's got him. Sacrifice bunt is good for Derek Pusey.
That's a good job, Mike, like you said, getting the sacrifice bunt down and advance the runner.
So with one down, the batter will be Henry Liskey, the catcher. He is 0 for 2, but he can help his team here with a base hit. Sterling on deck, and he has been on base twice on a double and an error. First pitch on the way. High fastball, 1-0. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Thanks to the folks here at Frawley Stadium for helping us out as usual.
Yeah, they're always good at making sure we get the games here. And there's a lot of games here this year, so continue checking our schedule.
There's a strike fouled off by Liskey. 1-1. And Jason, the heart was there, but the weather was not. We'd hoped to bring you a triple header today, but alas, it was not to be.
Yeah, there's a few more triple headers on the schedule.
We got
year,
more,
so.
baby. Yep.
Couple double headers on a weeknight, so.
And I believe you said there were a few rainouts today, right? Some games that were postponed?
Yeah, there was a bunch of games postponed. Sally's, Newark, DMA, Smyrna, including that big DMA Smyrna softball battle.
That pitch is inside on the corner, strike 2, 1-2, and I don't think Liskey really agreed with that, but he'll make the most out of it. Smyrna softball just rolling right along. Graduated their pitcher last year and not missed a beat. So Liskey's going to step out here and take a second and collect himself. He was not happy with that strike call.
That being said, his pitchers got the same call all night long, so.
So here's the 1-2 pitch. Grounded right back to Nelson. He's going to hold the runner and fires the first. Wow. And that's 2 outs. Nelson doesn't do anything halfway.
No. If you're the first baseman, you better be ready to catch that ball.
Will Davis over there. It's coming in at 90 miles an hour, Will. Pitcher Bryce Sterling, the batter. We mentioned he is 1 for 2, I'm sorry, hitting an error. Things not going well in Miami for the big team.
Zach Athlin, 6 runs in 4 innings.
Outside, ball 1.
Guess what? They come home again.
They play the New York Mets, I believe.
Come to town.
Did Syndergaard pitch on Monday against Nola? Or DeGrom against Nola? That pitch, outside corner, strike 1.
I know DeGrom got moved back because of an injury.
Might be Thor and Nola on 1-1, the count. Curveball gets by Micheletti.
He might be able to
He
score,
might be able to
Mike.
score here. Makes the big turn, but it's going to hold at third base. Advancing to third is Emberger.
That's a great job by Nelson, letting his catcher know where that is, so they can't come home on it. But
Eddie Micheletti with no chance on that one, and that is a 2-1 count with 2 outs on Bryce Sterling. He can do himself a favor here with a base hit. Of course, another wild pitch you mentioned. It's a deep background here. Fouled straight back, and that guy in the Phillies jacket didn't move.
must be the Phillies offense today.
2-2 the count.
Big 2-2 pitcher.
Here it is. Sent to the shortstop, Geis. Goes across the diamond, and that is going to do it for Red Lion in the 6th. No runs, no hits. They have 1 man left after 5.5. It's 4-0. Red Lion, we're back after this.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your home.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate.
Back at Frawley Stadium, head to the bottom of the sixth, and looks like we have a pitching change for Red Lion. That is number 6, Xander Emberger on the mound. He will come in relief of Bryce Sterling. Sterling goes 5 innings and worked out of trouble, Jason, all night when he was in it.
Yeah, 5 solid innings. Mike only gave up the 3 hits, and like you said, he pitched out of trouble all. The couple innings that he was in trouble, and good job by him, and he exits the game with his team up 4-0. This note, Chris Davis said he heard cheers at Fenway Park after his hit today.
Oh, yeah,
so
you got to
good
feel
job
bad
by the Boston crowd.
I feel bad for the guy. He's just been scuffling for two months, dating back to last season. Xander Emberger into the game. And he throws a strike to the first batter, Sam Geis. Geis is 0 for 2 for the Quakers, and has been busy out in the field for Friends. And they trail 4-0. They need some base runners. 3 hits tonight for Friends. Second pitch, a little bit low, 1-1.
And like you said, they've left the bases loaded in 2 innings tonight.
So Emberger was in left field. Now he's pitching, so if we get a chance, if we can see, we'll tell you who's in left.
Looks like the
Lions.
Red Lion softball team's here.
Swings at a high pitch, and it's 1-2.
They played Indian River today.
We did see the Red Lion softball. You saw them right here on 302 Sports against Caravel.
As Indian River came up at Red Lion and played a doubleheader, first game against Wilmington Charter, second game against Red Lion.
2-2. Sometimes when you're downstate, you got to pack the 2 games into one trip. So 2-2 count on Sam Geis. Fastball rung him up, strike 3. First strikeout for Xander Emberger on his first batter faced.
Good job pitching.
So Bryce Sterling goes 5 innings, gives up just the 3 hits, walked a few batters, and I think he struck out 5, if I did my count right. Yes. So Emberger gets the first out, and now he is facing Cole Opterbeck. He'll be followed by Michael McKenzie. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Friends team still up on that railing. Outside, 2-0. Once again, glad you could join us on a Saturday evening. If you can't make it out tonight to Frawley. Popped up right field, fair or foul. It's in foul territory and caught by Nate Hardcastle as he rolls onto his back.
It's a good job staying with it, Mike, in foul territory. Makes a good catch, and like you said, 2 outs.
You know why he rolled on his back, Jason? He's trying to get on 302 top plays.
Absolutely.
But that Nick Halliday, he's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up Michael McKenzie, who's 0 for 2 tonight. What? It is not Michael McKenzie. We have a pinch hitter.
Steve Williams.
Stephen Williams, number 4, a junior. Steve Williams. One of my best friends growing up was named Steve Williams. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to Williams. Strike called. And some breaking news, huh, Jason, from the Delaware High School front. Former Salesianum basketball player Tariq Ingram apparently has committed to Wake Forest. Tariq played a season and a half at Sally's. Strike 2 called. Oh, no, that's a ball.
That's a ball.
So he ended up at the Randy School and then Monsignor Bonner. So congratulations to Tariq Ingram, a Wilmington resident. And good luck down there in Winston-Salem. Ball 2, Wake Forest. Had some rough years lately, the Demon Deacons.
Yes, they have.
But they do have a great nickname. So in the ACC, that's a pretty good catch for Wake. 2-1 pitch. Fouled out of play into the netting and drops into the Friends, right in front of the Friends dugout. 2-2. Swing and missed 2 strikeouts in the inning for Xander Emberger, and that's going to do it for Quakers in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the 7th. It remains 4-0 Red Lion.
Couldn't be more excited about having our show here held at the Buffalo Wild Wings and Christiana location here on Route 7, brand new location. They moved here from Limestone Road, and it's going to be the new home of 302 Sports Week. I'm going to recap some local, college, and professional stuff. Time for everybody's favorite part of the day. Top 5 plays. Here we go. Stanley, your number 1 play from AI, 76-yard punt return. We got ourselves the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch. Whoa! Going up. He went to 412. He left the first there at 4-4. I mean, those ups right there are. You can't make this stuff up.
Is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that
all right, thanks to Ambient HVAC for sponsoring high school sports here on 302. Jason, we go to the 7th, and batting for Red Lion looks like a pinch hitter for Brandon Anderson. It's going to be number 21, Andrew Emberger, to bat for the Lions, lead off the 7th, and they've done a good job, particularly on defense.
Yeah, they have, Mike. They built these 4 runs in the first 2 innings. And made him stand up thanks to pitching and solid defense.
Wyatt Nelson's still out there. He is in his 4th inning of relief of Joey Mullen. He's done a great job throwing the heater. And he starts Andrew Emberger with 1. And that is ball 1. That is also a ball, and it's 2-0. So Andrew Emberger coming in, showing a good eye at the plate.
Yes.
And he is now ahead 3-0. He will be followed by Austin Pryor. Nelson from the windup, 3-0 pitch on the corner, strike one. Umpire has been remarkably consistent with that call all night.
And that's all you want as a manager, as long as they're calling it both ways.
I think he's done a great job.
Yep, absolutely.
3-1 pitch, inside corner this time, strike two. So, full count on Andrew Emberger. Nelson comes in with a strike. 3 called. So,
That's
good comeback there for Wyatt Nelson.
He came back from a 3-0 hole and strikes out. It's a good job of pitching.
4th strikeout for Nelson. And that will bring up Austin Pryor.
Number 2, Austin Pryor.
Pryor is 1 for 3 tonight with a run scored and an RBI. He'll be followed by Craig McAllister. Red Lion here. We're in the 7th. Fastball, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's on the outside corner, 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know you're getting that call. You're going to throw it to that outside corner.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, and this time.
Pretty impressed with Nelson tonight.
Yeah. This time he came back from a 2-0 count to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We'll see if he sticks with the number 1. And he does. Fastball. This one just misses. Another full count. Pryor opened the game with a single. Advanced on a single and scored on a double by Nate Hardcastle. Swing and a miss struck him out. Actually, Pryor scored on the hit by Sam Hardcastle.
Yeah, good high.
Batter will be Craig McAllister, the designated hitter. Craig is 1 for 3 tonight with a double. Sam Hardcastle waits on deck. And should McAllister extend the inning here? First pitch outside. Ball 1. Friends will bring scheduled hitters Peter Erskine, Will Davis, and Jack Taylor to the plate. 9-1-2 in the bottom of the 7th.
Yep. Trailing by 4 as of now, Mike. So
Xander Emberger, who came in the 6th inning in relief. Nice pitch painted the outside corner on that one, 1-1. There's a swing and miss. More fastballs from Nelson, 1 and 2. He seems to have abandoned the off-speed stuff and just is throwing the heat, and it's working for him. If I had that fastball, I'd be throwing it too.
Not kidding.
Wow. Somehow, McAllister got a piece of that one. Fouls it off. Remains 1-2. I see a guy right behind the plate holding up his phone. I guess there's an app for everything. I'm sure he's got a speed gun on there.
Yeah, I was just saying. He does have a radar gun.
It's tough with the app. I've tried it. 1-2 pitch. Coming up. There's an off-speed pitch. He fouls that one off. So Wyatt Nelson ahead to count 1-2 on Craig McAllister. We mentioned Sam Hardcastle waits on deck. Should McAllister reach base? There's a curveball, just missed. 2-2. A couple of the Friends players had started to jog in.
Yeah, I think I was a little upstairs, but he's been calling that corner all day, and I think that's what they thought. But like I said, I think that was a little upstairs.
Swung down the left field line, off the glove of the left fielder. McAllister rounds first. He's going to go to second. There's going to be no play. That ball gets by the infielders, but backing it up is the first baseman, Will Davis, to keep McAllister at second. And where was the call on the
I believe they gave him an error.
Official scorer has called it an error, so it's going to be a two-base error.
That's tough. That was slicing away from him, like.
I am not one to argue with the official scorer, especially when he's sitting right next to me.
Well, it's you know, like me and you go to the games when the kids are scoring, and me and you go error, 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 and the kids are like, you go home and you look at the stat book, no errors. So.
Well, I got to go to school with these guys.
Yes,
they
that's right.
Them in class. Alrighty, that gives more life to Red Lion. The batter is Sam Hardcastle. 2 for 3 tonight, 2 singles. RBI, run scored. That ball gets away from Micheletti, but no advance by McAllister. Didn't really go that far. So Red Line, another tough one on Tuesday. They are at Wilson Field against Delaware Military Academy after this one.
Coach Lewis.
1-1 pitch on the way. Strike 2.
Talk about
got a lot of plate on that one.
The EMA has played a tough early season schedule.
Friends home on Tuesday against Glasgow.
No. Some good, like we said, Tuesday's loaded
Tuesday's
with some great
a big day.
matchups.
Good day to cut out of work early. Tell the boss your hot water heater's leaking. Curveball inside. Ball, 2-2.
I think I might try and sneak down here.
Yeah, Dover and Newark Charter.
Like me and you said at the beginning of the year, we think this is the year that it's wide open.
Definitely not very top heavy this year. That pitch low and outside, and it's a full count. Of course, the lone remaining unbeaten is Apple. I have seen the Jags, and that's a good team. They got some pitching.
New coach.
I saw that Mason Keene pitch. They have Crew Bolden, Jarrett Weglers. They have some pitching on that team, and they can hit. 3-2 count. Ripped in the left field, but it's going to be a foul ball by Sam Hardcastle. As he got a little bit in front of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe thinking fastball. Nate Hardcastle waits on deck. Should Sam get on? Sam Hardcastle just a freshman. He is a freshman.
Hard to believe.
Full count pitch. Swing and into the netting. So he's doing a good job spoiling some pitches here.
Another payoff pitch here, Mike.
Yeah, there's another Hardcastle played basketball, I believe, for them. Grounded up the middle, picked up by Geis. Here he goes. Bounces it in there, but Will Davis makes the play, and that's going to do it for Redline in the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits. They leave one. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. It's 4-0 Redline. We're back after this.
But right now we're going to head right into your favorite part of the week, top plays on the special teams end. As you're going to see Steven Williams. He's going to return this kick, and another great angle here you see. He'll catch it off the scoop, and he's taken off right down the sideline. Nobody can catch him, makes 2 men miss. Kicker can't make the tackle, and he is gone. Steven Williams, kickoff return. He takes it all the way. Friends get the win.
So it's the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch him. Whoa! Going up. He went to 412. He left the person there at 4.
This. Crash back out. There it is, off the glass, the game winner. Unbelievable shot.
Crash the glass. Now you might have seen this one before. Bang! Throws it right down the lane. Look at that quick elevation. Nobody, everyone got out of the way, Jay. They wanted no piece of it. And then here's a different angle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How did he get off? Nothing to show.
All right, back on 302 Sports. You saw our promo. Please keep an eye on our schedule. Monday night, we're in Frederica. Jason's our second home, Frederica, Delaware. We're going to be seeing Apo and Padua girls soccer. Should be a good one. And after that, keep an eye on our schedule. We'll tell you where we're going to be. Meanwhile,
yeah, I was looking at some games today since we had a couple of them rained out today.
Meanwhile, we have 3 outs to go here, bottom of the 7th. Red Lion trying to get the job done against Friends. Peter Erskine going to lead it off for Friends against Xander Emberger. Erskine got the first hit for Friends tonight. He's 1 for 2. So Xander Emberger trying to get the hardest 3 outs in baseball. And here we go. Inside, 1-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Red Lion. No runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for the Quakers.
Like you said, Mike, Quakers need base runners here, trailing by 4 in the bottom of the 7th.
Timeout called by Erskine. Fans getting pumping it up, but swinging a miss. Red Line, we mentioned 4 and 3. Friends 5 and 1 coming into this one. We told you about their next games. 1-1 pitch. Right down Main Street. It's 1 and 2. Erskine to be followed by Will Davis. And here is the 1-2 pitch. Overthrew that one. 2-2. Friends has had base runners tonight, just unable to push them across.
Yep.
I mean, after that second inning, Friends has had a lot more base runners than Red Lion.
They left the bases loaded twice.
Here's the 2-2. Outside and high, 3 and 2.
Want to get that leadoff hitter on base if you can here. We said they need 4 runs.
Ball 4 high. And there it is. Leadoff runner is on for the Quakers. Davis is up. He is 0 for 1. He has walked twice. So you got to trust your defense, throw strikes, and let him smack it around. Let the leather play it. Double play depth for Red Lion. Pitch is high. One and 0. Erskine's got a short lead. They throw to first anyway. I'd be shocked to see him take off for second base here.
Yeah, like you said, Mike, trailing by 4, the last thing you need is to get a runner gunned down trying to steal base.
That one's low. It's 2 and 0.
Need these base runners.
So friends getting excited. High, ball 3. Imagine he will take at least 1 here. Jack Taylor,
yeah, I'm with you
on deck. And that one's in the dirt. Ball 4.
Like I always say, I think the last 3 outs are the hardest outs to get. Let's see what happens here.
So it's going to be a little gathering at the mound, and we'll see what's going on. And a lot of black shirts out there. It's hard to see who's going where. And that is number 3, Brandon Anderson, appears to be the new pitcher for Red Lion. Is it 3 or 9? 9 is Derek Pusey, the shortstop. Which makes sense because Anderson's playing in right field. So Derek Pusey is going to come on and try to get these last 3 outs for Red Lion.
And Mike, like you said, you get the first two runners on base with no outs here. Like I said earlier, I think the last 3 outs are the hardest to get. And
it is 9, definitely. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for Red Lion. Number 9, right-handed pitcher Derek Pusey.
So Erskine and Davis are the responsibility of Xander Amberger. That is Derek Pusey on the mound. He will face Jack Taylor. The line on Amberger not yet complete. He pitched 1+ tonight. Did a good job in the 6th inning. He went 1, 2, 3 in the 6th,
yep.
But the 7th inning that's a different animal. And Pusey's going to try to get on the same page here as Henry Liskey. All right, it looks like they are in sync. First pitch. Looks like a little high. Ball 1. Eddie Micheletti, the catcher, is on base. You're getting the meat of the lineup here for Friends. There's a strike, 1-1. Red Line still has that 4-0 lead, but not a whole lot of room for error.
That's why it was a great job by Nelson when he came in, not to give up any runs.
Outside corner, strike 2. 1-2. Taylor's 2 for 3. He's got 2 of the 3 hits for the Quakers. And he takes the 1-2 pitch. Outside. Just outside. 2-2.
Yeah,
that would not have shocked me if he rung him up on that one.
I was going to say, yeah. That one was just a little too far outside.
All right, it's 2-2. Here we go. That is strike 3. Taylor not happy with the call, but that's going to be out number 1. I don't know if he thought it was low.
I think that's what I thought. I think he thought it was low because that's been a strike all night long.
Yeah.
So anything on that outside corner, you got to be swinging.
We're not exactly right on. We got good seats here. It looked like a strike from here.
Yes.
It actually looked like a strike from there to the one guy who matters. That'll bring up Micheletti.
That's all that counts.
He's
been
0 for 1 with
all night.
2 walks tonight. Strike 1 called. Matthew Termina on deck. Pusey on the mound. Grounded into the fence in front of the dugout, and it's 0-2, so good count here for Derek Pusey. A hardy crowd has stuck around here, and it's been a pretty good game. From the stretch, the 0-2. Curveball, left center field. Anderson has to go off his, I'm sorry, that's not Anderson. Xander, I don't know who's out there now, and that's going to be bases loaded. I'm not sure everybody moved who the left fielder is now. That's going to be an E7. And the bases are loaded.
Yeah, now all of a sudden, Friends get that bases loaded again where they've had it twice or tonight not been able to score.
That's a shame. I think he had a good read on it, but it just went off his glove. So Sam Hardcastle has moved to shortstop. And I believe that is Xander Emberger at second base. I'm not sure who the left fielder is. Doesn't matter. Matt Termina is the batter. Bases loaded, 1 out. In the dirt, ball 1.
Mike, what it brings up is the tying run at the plate now.
Yes, indeedy. And Wyatt Nelson on deck. Pitch outside. It's 2-0.
The Quakers are not going away.
That one is inside corner, strike 1.
It's a good pitch, good 2-0 pitch, pitcher's pitch.
Yeah, he wasn't swinging no matter what.
No, absolutely not.
So he might as well throw the strike. Here's the 2-1. Fouled right at us. I had it.
I did too.
I had it. Nick Halliday had it. We all had it. 2-2.
This is big right here. 2-2 pitch. 1 out. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 7th. Quakers need 4 runs to tie.
Pusey from the stretch. Here it is. Ball 3. And there is no room at the end.
Now, nowhere to put them. 3-2, 1 out. Bases loaded.
And it's getting loud out there. Swing, and the bat goes flying. The ball does not, and that's strike 3.
That's a big strike out there, and bases loaded with 2 outs.
And he makes Wyatt Nelson go because he's using the same bat. That's why. So 2 outs, bases still loaded. Nelson is the batter, and Wyatt Nelson tonight, Jason, 0 for 3. So the Quakers down to their last out. Derek Pusey facing Wyatt Nelson, trying to get the win for the Lions here. First pitch, curveball, just outside, 1-0. On deck, Sam Geis. It's kind of a tense bottom of the 7th inning here at Frawley. Here's the 1-0. Ripped into right field. It's going to be taken on 1 hop. 1 runs in. Here comes the 2nd run. Play at the plate. No good. He's safe. A 2-run single for Wyatt Nelson. Friends on the board. It's 4-2.
That's big time hitting, Mike. 2 outs. Gets a single, scores 2 runs. And now you have the tying run at first base. With Geis coming up. We're going to have another pitch change there? Or just a discussion?
Not sure how many pitchers they got on that roster, but.
Well, you probably.
So the batter is Sam Geis. He's 0 for 3. And it looks like Ryan Silver, Emberger, Hardcastle. It looks like they're going to stay with Derek Pusey here. 2 outs, 1st and 3rd. Batter Sam Geis.
Mike, since Nelson is technically pitching now, did they have a courtesy runner on for him at first?
Yeah, I don't think you could get him off that base if you tried. I mean, I'm sure they could run for him if they wanted to.
Won't shock me if he takes off here.
There's a pitch right down the middle. Strike 1 on Geis. So, 4-2 on that 2-run single to right field by Wyatt Nelson. Brandon Anderson made a nice throw to home, but not enough to get the batter, the runner from second. Will Davis. Peter Erskine, the other one who scored on that play.
I believe it is a pitch runner or first base, Mike.
Count is 1-1. Okay, so
you can pick. They technically really don't want the pitchers running.
Can't really see the number from here. Is that 1?
I just know it's not Nelson. He's a lot shorter.
Number 9 for Friends is Sean Brady. So it's Brady on first, and third base is Micheletti. It's actually a pinch runner at third as well, because that's the catcher.
That should be a balk, shouldn't it, Mike? He faked the first, threw it to third, faked the first, faked the third.
Jason, I believe that's number 21 at third base, and there's not a 21 on the roster. Unless it's Micheletti, they left 24 in there. Here's the 1-1. 2-1, just missed. Pusey delivers strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the batter is number 2, Mike. Deuces are wild.
Yep. Lots of 2s out there on the board. Here we go. 2-2 pitch. Just missed outside. Full count. So Nelson will be on the run from, not Nelson. I'm sorry, that's Brady will be on the run from first. So hitting the gap could tie it here. Swing and a miss, and that is going to do it. Derek Pusey gets to save. Red Lion escapes with a 4-2 win. Jason, not a ton of offense, but a pretty exciting game.
Yeah, it really was, and it got interesting there in the bottom of the 7th, Mike, and almost a balk there, too, which would have made it 4-3. I want to know the rule on that. I didn't think you were allowed to fake the first.
Yeah, unless you clearly step off first. But
he did not. But we'll find out.
Red Lion improves to 5-3 on the season. They take on DMA on Tuesday. Friends now 5-2. They host Glasgow also on Tuesday. Get out and see something. It's going to be some nice weather, we hope, next week. And our next game, Monday night from DE Turf down in Frederick. It's Appaquiddick and Padua Soccer. For Big Ed Halliday, Nick Halliday, and Jason Winchell, I'm Mike Lang. Thanks for joining us. The final score, once again, Red Lion 4, Friends 2. Have a good night, everybody.